Hey there. Welcome to the No Sugar Added podcast, where three friends keep it real and don't sugarcoat what's wrong with today's relationships and dating scene with your host, Dan, J-Fabs, and Jean-Claude.
Welcome back, everyone, to another No Sugar Added podcast episode. My name is Jay Fabes, and I'm here with...
You're not going to
Claudio?
me, bro?
Claudio?
Yeah, Claudio.
You get Dan?
Damn. Oh my goodness. I was going to introduce myself, you didn't introduce Claudio, and I was like, oh, okay, where's the mix up there?
For the people listening, we're trying something different today where Joshy came up with the topic, so he's going to be hosting the episode, and he's been trying real hard to nail it. And
Hey.
Honestly, I think this is the best one.
Listen, this hosting gig, I give it to Dan here because it takes your intro, it takes everything. So it's fun. Yeah,
Props. You can go to bed tonight knowing that.
But before we go any further, right? Let's go ahead and plug our YouTube channel, No Sugar Added. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel.
Like and subscribe, people. We need them likes. We need them subscriptions to know you guys are looking, you guys are watching, you guys are liking, so we can give you more info or more stuff. I'm sorry.
Also, don't forget our Instagram page at No Sugar Added Podcast. That's also, follow us so you can see what we're posting on our stories, and we'll be posting a whole lot more on there.
Word. If you guys are constant listeners and you guys want to know what's going down, stop being afraid. Just hit the follow button. That's all. That's all you got to do.
And our brand new website at NoSugarAddedPodcast.com, where you can listen and find every platform we're on.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, man. You know, honestly, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into this week's topic, right? We happened to be last night at enjoying K-pop and coming up with some ideas.
K-pop or K-pots?
K-pop. What did I say?
K-pop.
K-pop?
I mean, yeah, if you like Korean pop music, yo, by all means, bro.
I wasn't far off.
I got a couple jams that I like too, but shit.
Yeah. So this week's topic is about significant other and how much space should we give, but also what's a good, healthy amount of space that you give to one another, whether it's throughout a 7-day time span or even throughout the day, you know?
Okay.
So, I mean, we can bounce around on that on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. How much space should we be giving to ourselves with the things that we want to do? And also, you know, also with respect to our partner, right? We understand that there's a shared amount of time that we want to have with them. So how much time of our day should we give?
I think it depends. You know, I hate saying this, but I think it's situationally based. I mean, there are some couples that only spend a day out of the week together. If, like, they're not even living together, they're just dating, and they only spend, like, one day out of the week. So you look at that comparative to, like, a married couple that hangs out from, like, waking up till going to sleep.
Yeah.
So I think it's situationally based.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think even like in the married couple situation, there needs to be space. There needs to be like alone time. There needs to be some like, you go do you, I'm gonna go do me, and the world's a little bit happy.
Yeah. Dan, what do you think on that?
Let me ask my partner. No, just kidding. I don't know. Space, for sure.
I mean, as a single man, I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, right now all your time is devoted to you, right? So now it's like, how much of your personal time are you okay with giving away to someone else?
Yeah, so you want me to cut out some gaming?
Oh, that's actually a really good way of putting it, though. Yeah. How much time would you be okay with giving away?
Let's cut out half of the podcasts. I'll cut out half of my gaming life, and I'll devote some of that time, you know?
How much gaming time are you willing to give away, Dan?
On a real note, it really depends, I guess. I haven't really thought about it, but I think I wouldn't mind giving up half of my time.
Half of what?
I mean,
you're waking?
outside, let's say, you know, work is work, obviously. Can't spend no time there.
Okay.
Sleep, my 20-minute bathroom breaks, those are my time, you know?
20-minute bathroom breaks at work? Or in just
work,
in general?
Home, general, man. You know, sometimes those TikToks sneak up on you.
It'll be like the cat that's underneath the door. That's like, okay, let me in.
Outside all that, I'll probably give about half of my time. You know, it really depends.
Hold on. Half of what? Your day or half of your week? Like
Why don't you start with a daily basis and then maybe stretch out into a weekly basis? No.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me break down my day. All right. I wake up at 6, shower, change, brush my teeth, do my hair, warm up my car, go to my car, get in my car, drive to work, get to work. I usually get out of work around 4. Don't tell my boss, maybe 3.
Yo, he's listening.
30.
Yo, he's an avid listener, bro. You didn't know?
Imagine. Oh,
Number one
Wait,
follower.
what's your boss's name? Ian?
Name drop.
Ian, we know you're listening. Like and subscribe, bro.
I'm going to fucking find them and tattle on me.
You want to tell your company's name?
No.
Okay, we're good.
So I usually get out there and then I, as Joshie knows, use my Peloton. As if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see it in the background, just chilling there right now.
Would you like Peloton to sponsor this podcast?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, Peloton.
Give me that monthly fee. Like, waive it.
Yo, that $45 a month.
I will wear a fucking Peloton shirt every goddamn day if you sponsor me.
What about a Peloton leotard? You know what a leotard is, right?
Like the pants?
The tights?
Yeah, like
the one piece?
Yeah, the one piece that ballerinas wear.
Oh, you just want to see me now. You just want to see the bulge?
You're about to see a
No,
Borat.
I want to see those white ass legs though. Shit.
Yeah, these legs don't see the sun. But yeah, so after that, I'd like to do a little workout and then cook some dinner. So it usually leaves me, I don't know, like 5-6 hours left of my day, depending on what time I go to bed.
Okay.
So I wouldn't mind devoting half of that time.
So 2.5 to 3 hours to your partner.
Yeah. Unless
reasonable.
Depending on how far we are in our relationship, she can sleep over.
Word.
Sleep over.
Come sleep over. Let me cook a meal for you.
We can watch Netflix.
Right?
Yo, girls, ladies, I got my pasta maker. You want fresh pasta? I got you.
Hey, I got one for you. Cook together. I mean, that brings a relationship.
Yo, definitely. Yeah, cooking together.
Yeah.
Girl, you want some bruschetta? I got you.
Yo, cooking together brings out sometimes an intimacy like that scene in Ghost. But you're helping.
Oh God, the clay.
But you're helping your partner. I don't know, saute onions or something.
Getting that dough ready for the pasta.
Yeah, right? I don't know. Helping them like cook their ground meat or some shit.
Hey, and you're also gonna find out if she can cook or how you guys mend. You know what I mean? Work well together in the kitchen because
it's usually one of the first things we talk about is like
cooking.
Can you cook? Can I cook? Can she cook? It's not really important. It's just nice to know.
Healthier lifestyle choices sometimes.
I don't know. I kind of think it's important that both people can cook.
Honestly,
teach his own. Teach his own.
To throw women under the bus here because I don't talk to dudes like that. All right, but I'm a single man. I'm on Bumble and Match, and when I talk to some woman, I'll probably say about 75% of them tell me they don't know how to cook.
That's a travesty.
Oof.
It is.
And so I'm like, am I gonna have to do all the cooking? Or are we just going to order out every day?
As long as you're not making your penny vodka.
Man, that's hurtful. Ladies, don't listen to that, all right?
Wait. Does he know the story?
I don't know.
Look, I put too much vodka in it once, and I didn't cook it down all the way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you call it?
I fucked up.
It was one of my sister's first Friendsgivings or maybe Christmas ugly sweater parties. It was one of those.
I wasn't there. No, I wasn't.
No. Well, the story is that everyone made some food. He decided to make penne vodka. Yo, when he opened that tin, bro, I felt like I got
drunk off of it.
Yeah, honestly. It was...
I fucked up. I didn't cook down that vodka all the way. But you know what? That's a fuck up I'll never do again.
Yo,
because I made it after, and I made it for work parties and everything. And it went good. It was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get a redo, all right? Your sister, let's go. Friendsgiving, part 64 over here.
Facts. Yo, next Friendsgiving, you come on down with your penny vodka.
Penny vodka, I'll bring the bruschetta too. I'll bring double dish.
Well, maybe the next one you'll have with your significant other, you guys can, that share time, you can...
Hit me up in the DMs if you want to be part of that. You know?
Dan needs a partner for next Friendsgiving. Please.
Yo, facts. You need a date for next Friendsgiving. You can't be coming solo.
Not with...
I think I'm like the last one.
What do you mean?
Like the last single friend. Like I'm alone out there.
Well, Rob. Let's hope Rob has someone else. As we've been pushing on this podcast for Rob.
Let's keep Rob out of this.
Lou.
Does Lou count?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, like we're not friends though.
Lou's like not that guy who's looking. He just.
Yo, you're right. He's just smashing.
I'm not gonna say. But he doesn't seem like he's looking.
Facts.
Well.
Okay. Oh, we have to get back on topic, man.
Let's
We're
jump
just
back
bullshitting
on,
around now.
Shared time.
I'm being attacked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as a single person, right? How about your 7-day time span?
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, there's family weekends, right? There's shared time that on those weekends. How do you view that?
Look, this is the only thing for me is I at least need, the thing that relaxes me the most is gaming. It gets me out of my stressful work weeks, my days. So that's something I go to. As long as I can still hit in an hour of gaming a day, I'm fine with that. I just need that little bit of gaming in to kind of relax my week.
I feel like that's reasonable too, right? Every part of our day we need to de-stress, right? I know you're a Mr. CrossFit man over here, so I know that does something for you on your own personal time, right?
What, working out?
Yeah, CrossFit or like all the
yeah, bro. Honestly, if I don't go. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me refer. Oh man, this fucking Tito's is hitting hard. Tito's, if you want to sponsor this podcast, please do. Yeah, I mean, if I miss a day of working out, it feels weird. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like the day's off, but that's besides the point. I don't know. I mean, tell you the truth, in a married situation, we see each other majority of the time.
Yeah.
But, I guess we find time to make time for ourselves. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly.
I feel like it's healthy, right? We all need to find some sort of healthy
you know what?
time.
I was thinking about it. 1 second. They're really good.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sponsored by Keebler.
So, like I was... my bad. I'm still eating. 1 sec.
Well, yeah, I mean, as he's taking his bites, sharing your time with someone, there's such an aspect on this table here between single and then giving away your time, and then there's someone who's married, and you see them constantly throughout the day, or live with them, maybe not constantly, but
So I will say, in marriage situations, there's this term that I just recently discovered. Well, not actually recently discovered. I was watching the show Rick and Morty not too long ago. You've watched it, obviously.
Of course.
And I don't think... Have you watched it?
No, I haven't.
Do you remember the episode where Beth and Jerry, they go to couples counseling on another planet?
Yep.
And then the avatars of what they think of each other are created based on brain scans, and Beth is like this crazy alien monster, and Jerry's is this like simp worm.
Yep.
And then they work together to escape, and then the guy says codependent. They're like, they're codependent. And I didn't understand what that meant until I looked it up. I think there is a danger to spending too much time together because it leads to codependency. Like, you can't do something without another person. Like for emotional reasons, physical reasons, psychological reasons. Perfect example. You as a man, you want to play your video games, right? You want to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing your video games, but your girl does not want to go to bed until you go to bed. Yeah. Does that seem a little annoying to you? Like, yo, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed. I'm going to be here for another 3 hours playing Worm.
Shit, fine.
Or Worm. Worm?
Worm.
Well, sorry, I thought it was
I'm up
Worm.
until 3 in the morning, I must be doing something super important in that game. All right, girl? You got to go to bed solo. But, I mean... I guess if you're really not going to go to sleep without me, I mean, that's kind of a little unfair to me and what I'm doing.
A little bit, right?
So, I mean, maybe once in a while, sure, but not like every time. Especially mid-game when I'm owning noobs.
Yeah, go get your ass to bed.
With Oscar, our previous guest, sometimes we rock.
Yeah. Word. I know, but yeah, there is definitely that danger of codependency.
Identity? Would you say an identity?
Yeah, that codependency where, like... It doesn't have to be mutual or both partners are codependent on each other. It could be just one partner is codependent on the other partner, and the other partner is like, fine, okay, whatever you want. Just, ease them and please them. You lose your individuality. You're no longer yourself. You're part of obviously a couple. You're just not your individual self.
Yeah, like you're giving up the amount of things that you like or you do to de-stress, because I mean, we're all individual people. We all have different likes, dislikes, you know, and if you are identified, if two can now be identified as one, now you're almost hurting yourself now, because you're giving away your likes and your dislikes, and now you're just keeping everything within, and which you could spill out on the relationship.
Yeah, like you know what's the best example? Not even married couples, it goes to people who are just dating in general. Codependent couples that, mind you, like when I said codependency doesn't have to be mutual on both sides. It could just be one directional. One partner just needs that codependency, and the other partner is just like, okay, fine, whatever. It's couples that can't, how to say this correctly without sounding offensive. Couples that can't go out into the world without the other. Like they need like any type of hangout. It could be a girls' night, and the guy's like, no, I got to tag along with you.
It's like their crutch. It's like they need that individual to be next to them, you would say? Or is there something?
Yeah, for emotional reasons, for controlling reasons, for psychological reasons, whatever reasons
I think
you
even
want.
like some people call it like puppy dog type like behavior. Like
I think it goes past puppy dog love or whatever. I think it's just like this codependency that I need to be with this person at all times. I need to experience every single moment with them at all times. And it's draining. I think it's honestly draining towards like, unless it's mutual where both people are cool with it, I think it is draining for someone who needs that codependency and the other person was like, fine, whatever.
I mean, I've also kind of heard this also described as like daddy issues sometimes. I mean, if that's a real
daddy issue. What if it's the guy who's codependent and he needs to like stick to his girls?
I'm sure there's plenty of females who are listening. Like, yeah, there is such thing as freaking mommy issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
yeah, mommy issues. Wait,
no.
Mommy.
Mommy issues. What the fuck?
I like the way you phrase that.
I mean, like I've heard women say that there's guys that, you know, they previously talked to or dated that can't do anything without their mother's approval.
Yeah.
Or they need their mother's input on everything.
A mommy's boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not codependency though. Codependency is based on partners, not your parents.
Well, in an aspect of, I could see what he's saying in an aspect of a relationship though, where like you know how they say a lot of times males are looking for someone like their mother, and then they end up finding someone that's like rather similar, and they
like what, looks wise or trait wise?
Maybe more trait wise.
Usually more trait wise.
Yeah, facts.
If
traits.
not, then we got some issues.
You look like my mom. Let's get married.
No, definitely not. No
yeah,
offense, Mom.
so you know, I can see it on the flip, on the reverse, daddy issues and mommy issues.
We're getting our issues all mixed up. Okay,
so
parental issues. How about that?
Yeah, where you feel like where you feel like the amount of time that you're with someone, you're kind of like, okay, fine, like I'll give you some time, and then you end up not doing what you wanted to do throughout the day, right? Like maybe you had an idea of like, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to get all this done today, yet you feel like you're obligated, that you need to be
with that person.
Yeah,
with that person.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, they're gonna be like, well, I don't know what to do with myself. Like,
and how much of that should you give or should you not? Should you stay firm? Should you like, you know what? I had this plan. I have to do it. I'm sorry. I know you might not have had the greatest day, but I need to do these things. Like, is that reasonable or is it?
I think it's definitely. I think, you know, going back to your question, like how much time should you give your partner, your significant other, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah.
I think it's more like however much time you want to give so that you can still keep your individual self. Only because I'm really stuck on this codependency thing with couples or married couples or whatever type of couple you are. It does happen from the dating aspect, and it can go up to the married aspect. And
I mean, even like in a mental health aspect too, right? I mean, like, I know, like we do different things to kind of, you know, unwind. Some people have their wine after work, right? Or happy
wine,
hour.
baby, let's go.
They need that moment to kind of like, hey, I need a bring it back a minute because my boss at work was a hard ass, and this is my time where I got to bring it back a little bit, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So, I mean, now that we kind of covered single life, kind of married life, is there another one that we're missing? Are we missing like
the dating life?
Yeah, the dating. That's you.
Dating. Oh, yeah.
You tell us.
You were dating? Like,
In my mind, I might be dating, but I feel like it's
something happened. Let us know, bro.
Yo, are you pop the question?
I'm getting tongue tied here.
Don't worry, we know she doesn't listen to the podcast. We're good.
I love you, but listen, there are steps, right? I mean, well, actually, that you are right though, because I don't live with my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a name.
But
I
I would say she is my significant other in a sense, because I am.
In a sense,
I am in that trajectory of, to
the moon
of marriagehood at some point in time, which it will be around the corner at some point in time.
Marriage. You mean just
engaged, and then married.
Engagement, marriagehood.
Yeah. So, but like in my aspect, like we all have to work, as you were just saying, and after that time, I got a Peloton too, just like Dan. But
losers, just join a CrossFit gym. Come on down. We're gonna teach you how to like lift really heavy things and go real fast with bad form. But it's okay.
If you pay for my monthly subscription, you got me.
Fuck out of here, bro. That shit's expensive.
Exactly.
Well, as I was saying, if I talk within a daily aspect, it's you wake up, you do all the things you have to do, and then you start working. By the time I'm out of work, it's like 5:30. Luckily, I work from home, and from 5:30 to maybe midnight, those are my times that I need to eat. I need to consume a meal, right? So then I like to do a lot of things with my girlfriend. I like to cook together, or I like to ask her, like, "Hey, what do you want to cook?"
Aw,
you guys rub the chicken together?
Damn, yo.
No, salmon and shrimp, baby. Salmon and shrimp.
Okay, but, yeah. So you guys are rubbing the salmon together.
Nah, it's me.
Is it like a ghost moment? She's like pouring the seasoning and like because she's taller, she gets behind you. No offense. She has the longer wingspan, so she's coming around like, yo, let me massage that salmon with you.
Babe, this salmon is extra moist today.
Damn, baby boo, what are you doing?
Back on today's daily on the daily.
I'm just trying to see how you both are cooking the salmon together. Like, whose hand is where?
Well, there's different jobs, right? So someone's cooking one thing, and there's also a side dish. So obviously somebody's going to take care of the side dish.
Do you always cook the main dish?
I like to cook the main dish.
Are you saying you don't trust her to cook the main dish?
No. It's something that I prefer to do because you
want it done right.
These are meals that I enjoy cooking.
Yo, you don't trust your girl cooking the main meal? I mean, the main portion of this meal?
Said none of that.
You said you want it done right? I'm going to do it myself.
Yo, you didn't say it, bro. You're implying it, though.
It's a good thing she doesn't listen to this because you're in the hole.
No, I'm about to send her this episode after we're done.
Listen, there's plenty of times I speak and maybe the way I come across isn't the way that it might appear, but believe me, cooking with your significant other is definitely a good thing that everyone should do. Yeah,
stick to the sides. That was our last one.
This will be my last episode on this podcast when she hears this one.
No, I totally agree. Yeah, cooking together, it is fun sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes a little stressful depending on your personality in the kitchen.
No, it's true. Completely true.
So who cooks in your marriage?
Oh, you're on the spot now, buddy.
I cook most of the time.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because my dream was to become a chef, and so I can't live that dream.
So you don't trust her?
No. My mom killed my dream. Mom, if you're listening, she killed my dream, and so I live my dream every day in my own kitchen.
So how about she says she wants to cook instead?
Go for it.
So these are mommy issues.
Oh,
there it is. That is exactly
there
right.
We go.
Yeah, I got trauma with my mom. She killed my dreams.
Well, back. Yeah. So like, I let me finish out my day here.
This episode is just going everywhere, bro. It's not even about a topic anymore.
So we cook a meal together. We consume a meal together, and we also have a show. Like we love Survivor, so we watch Survivor, and that's a lot of time where we have our shared time.
Yeah, bro, that is some white shit,
bro.
Survivor,
bro. That ain't even all of it. Like, we watch Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy,
my God.
Amazing Race. Those are fucking good shows, guys.
10 years ago, Josh would have never said this.
He wouldn't have.
No.
My man is dating a very white girl now. He's all into it.
Are you watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette?
No, I don't watch that shit.
No, not yet. Give him a year. Give him a year.
Listen. There's one thing I don't do. I don't do romantic. I do romantic comedies. I don't do romantic reality TV shows.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, we share our time in that shared moment, you know. But here's another thing too. I also try and find a show that she likes, I like. What, you know, there has to be in unison, right?
Some sort of commonality.
Exactly, because you want both of your times together to be that much more enjoyable. You don't want it to just always be, hey, I want to watch The Boys. Mm-hmm. You want to watch with me? Because I already know.
I don't think she wants to watch.
That'll be a heck no.
She doesn't watch The Boys? No. Oh, man. What a tragedy,
way.
Bro. Fantastic show.
I love The Boys.
Season 4, baby. Let's go this summer.
Yes.
Yeah, I think most women are unappealed to that show.
Was it episode 3?
There are a couple of women I know that watch that show.
Oh, my bad.
Was it season 3, episode 1?
Oh, the one where he goes in the penis? Yo,
Yeah.
what a way to start the season, man. What a way to start the season.
Dan, I think I need you to enter like a photo right here on our video.
Yo, can you? How good are your editing skills?
I can do that, but you want me to show a fucking dick in the middle of the YouTube?
Just show the guy inside the urethra.
One right here.
Of him hugging the wall?
So, all right, sorry, you were talking about the.
Honestly, I can't wait to see the YouTube episode and just see a random penis just fly right up here.
Yeah, how about you both point to it like this, and then that's where I'll put it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Right there.
Yeah.
And now, since your mouth is open, I'm going to edit one in there.
This ain't an orgy episode.
Oh, Herogasm?
All right, Herogasm.
Fucking great episode.
I think we need to start a podcast based on like
The Boys?
just reviewing episodes from shows.
Coming soon.
You bloody cunt.
Yo.
Whoa.
Bro, Dan, wait, hold on. What was the number you told us yesterday that our majority of our audience again?
75% women.
75% of women are listening to this.
We're officially canceled after that.
Oh my lord! Well, guys, it was great.
What
Fantastic doing this podcast with you.
What time slot? I gotta add a beep in there.
This will probably be our last episode.
Well, so yeah, what kind of shows do you and your wife watch together?
Honestly, like that ass. Her first question is, "Okay, what are we gonna watch?" And then it's just like, "Okay, let's flick through shit."
And you're swiping, I'm sure, for like forever.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I have things I want to watch that I know she won't watch, so I'll wait till she decides to go to bed so that I can watch these shows. Yeah, like I love dramas. Love the dramas that make you just fucking sad, happy, emotional. Love that shit. Her, not so much. So, whatever. But
What's Manifest?
Manifest?
Yeah.
No.
No, it's a good show.
No.
I like it.
Have you guys seen Scenes of a Marriage on HBO?
No.
It's with Oscar Isaac and Jessica Chastain. It's only 5 episodes. 5 episodes. That's it. No more. It's a miniseries. It is gut-wrenching. It is heartbreaking. It is beautiful.
Okay.
Word.
So, yeah, going back on to talking about shared time. And
oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This
episode's off the birthday. We're no longer a dating podcast. We're just general topic of no sugar being added.
Hey. Oh, we got to... That's a spinoff. That's a spinoff right there. Okay, I'm about it.
Well, I guess my last thing to cover is like a 7-day week span with like, someone you're dating. Like for me, it's usually I try and figure out too, like, are their birthdays coming up? Because then obviously those are automatically like we're gonna spend time and attention on those birthdays.
Bad with birthdays.
What? Bad remembering them?
Calendar, bro.
I use
facts.
Facebook.
Yeah.
God. I mean, hey, birthday's coming up. Oh, thank you.
I'll say the important people in my life, I remember their birthdays. Everyone else, no offense to you guys.
Months, but I can't remember days. I can remember months, but not days.
I mean, if the person's important to you enough, you'll remember the date and the month.
First of all, if no
and maybe
one
even
remembers
year.
my fucking birthday, get the fuck out of my place.
Bro, yours is the easiest birthday.
Easiest.
You know the worst part is I know your birthday by heart. No offense to you and the guys.
Damn.
It is. I know you're a March baby.
I know you're March 24th. Or right?
March.
No.
I mean, sorry, you're April. You're April 24th. I'm March 24th.
Bro, you're giving these people information. They're about to send like gift packages on. Send whatever you guys want. Just no flowers.
I know
Thanks.
all your birthdays. You guys don't know mine. Heartbreak.
Bro, March 17th.
I just told you my fucking birthdays. I'm March 24th. Damn.
Oh, wait, we're a month apart?
Yeah. God.
Wow. You know, the worst part is I've known you for almost 20 years, actually.
I'm bad at that, so I don't know the years. So
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't count after.
I remember that.
I don't count after 10.
That's right, because we're best friends after 10.
Yeah.
One and done, baby.
I think that's what they say. Well, yeah. Going back to our
Oh my God, this shit's off the rails.
Shared time and how much is a good, healthy balance. You know, giving those weekends that are, you know, what happens with the weekends that are open? Do you do things that she wants to do, or do you do things maybe I want to do?
Kind of rotate it.
Rotate it.
That
maybe,
sounds right.
honestly, maybe sometimes just like do your own thing.
Oh, so you think you should like? Well, I mean, I know. Like this past weekend, I spent with the guys. You know, and my girlfriend definitely knew that I probably needed it, because usually a lot of the times we don't see each other for like 2 or 3 weekends. You know, and I think just spending a weekend with the boys.
We see each other every 2 weeks.
It resets things.
When you show up.
Oh, just because I wasn't here the last podcast episode. But yeah, like seeing the boys, that kind of resets things. You need your boys.
Yo, actually, you know, yeah, I agree. Sometimes boy time is the best time.
You got to let loose.
Because it's a reset. You get to shoot the shit.
That's why we were together eating all sorts of meats together.
Oh, man, that sounded really, really bad.
K-pop.
For anyone that doesn't know, K-pop is Korean barbecue. If you've never gone, I highly encourage.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we were doing yesterday. Nothing sexual. Yeah. Putting that one out there.
I hope no one thought it was sexual.
I don't know. You're saying something about, you know, like flipping meats, tossing meats.
How was I mean?
I didn't say anything about flipping or tossing.
My bad. Never mind.
What's going on in there, guys?
My bad.
Dirty little mind.
I will say that everyone definitely needs their own time. If not, it does feel suffocating.
Yeah.
And no one wants to be suffocated in a marriage. I mean, in a...
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm going to fucking die tomorrow.
Dang dong.
Wait. No, deadass. Hold on. What's the timer on this?
31 minutes in.
Please remember this when you're doing editing. Oh my God.
What do you want me to do with it? I'm leaving that in.
I mean, no one wants to be suffocated in a marriage, in
The doghouse.
in a marriage, or in a dating relationship, or a situationship, or whatever the kids call it nowadays. You just need to find time for yourself to be your individual person. And I get it. Sometimes people will just want to spend a lot of time together, but it can get suffocating. Can you imagine spending every waking moment with a person? Think about, actually an exercise. Every waking moment, from the second you guys both wake up to the time you guys both go to sleep for a whole month.
Yeah.
Would that make you go a little insane, maybe?
Well, I mean, I think it's also going to take away some of that magic, or that like...
Actually, yeah, that's really good.
The embers that started the fire, right? Like you don't want to... I think by you sometimes leaving and stepping away briefly, you let a little air. You know, when you come back, you let a little air under those embers, and you blossom that fire again.
God, what is it called? Oh man, is it called sensory deprivation? Is that what I'm thinking about? When you're exposed to something for too long and then you become numb to it. Oh, that's not sensory deprivation.
I'm wrong guy for that one.
Oh fuck. Maybe next podcast I'll probably remember. Point is, you become desensitized to the person if you spend every waking minute.
Yeah.
In this scenario that I just came up with, every waking minute for a whole entire month with your significant other, married, not married, you love them, you kind of don't love them, you probably hate them or whatever. It would get exhausting. You'd be desensitized to that person, and that spark, that magic would just out the window.
Yeah, it's like I said, I know talking like I just spoke about this weekend with the guys, and you get to talk about a lot of things, right? Sometimes you need to be able to talk about your standpoints on certain things.
Shoot the shit.
Yeah, shoot the shit. You talk about, hey guys, what's up, man? How you guys been? Like, yeah. Talk about health. You talk about whatever else you want to talk about. So
what were we talking about yesterday?
The topic of today's podcast.
Oh yeah.
But
and other things.
That extra time that you have away from your significant other, it kind of brings you back, and you're like, you know what? You can also appreciate sometimes what you have, So even that much greater, So I know I enjoy my weekends with the guys, and then I enjoy my weekends with my girlfriend, and I also enjoy my time with my family. That's a part of my chart, and that what in terms of fulfillment. I need time with my family. I need time with my friends, and I need time to myself occasionally. Sometimes I like to do some paintings. You know, I like to do a few things.
Is it painting?
Paintings, yeah, bro. I sent you guys some of the paintings.
Did you?
What?
Damn,
like
bro,
personally?
In the chat, our little chat we got.
I don't remember anything.
I'm gonna have to put it out there again. I got some.
Are you fucking Picasso over here?
I do a lot of pour painting. You know, when you pour the paint, it's pour paint. When you pour like, it's very like the consistency of it's very liquidy.
Okay.
And you can pour it within like a cup of some sort. You can do different tiers, and then you pour it on the canvas, and you can like level it a little bit. You play around with it, and you can get a certain type of very abstract looking design. It's pretty cool.
That sounds like fake art.
I don't know what I call fake art, but
That's fake art.
you can get something done that you can appreciate. You're telling me you don't like abstract art?
Honestly, I'm not a fan.
What?
I took art. I took
Don't
2
you
courses.
have an abstract art in your dining room?
Yeah, but I didn't want it.
I think you're talking about painting like that on the wall.
I'm sure everyone can
I'm
see
talking
it.
like I like real paintings. Okay, like paintings that look beautiful. There's this one painting that I really, really wanted when I went to Home Goods, and it reminds me of there's a forest in Kyoto, Japan. It's known for its suicides. Sorry about that, but it's a really beautiful forest from afar.
Fun fact.
I'm sorry. It's a really beautiful forest from afar, and the painting reminds me of that forest in Kyoto. I like that. But when it's abstract art, bro, what? You're grabbing a paintbrush, dipping in some paint, and then you're like slapping it on, and like, this is art. Like, no, it's not. Get the fuck out of here.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Remember that.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so let's get back to it. I think from... How about we go from... Okay. As a married person, I think that each person should at least have an hour to themselves.
Daily.
Daily.
Does that include gym time?
We go to the same gym.
But does that hour include the gym, or is that separate from the gym?
It does not include the gym.
Okay, interesting.
That makes sense. Why would it include the gym? You know, that's something for yourself. Like it's your personal health that you're taking care of.
Yeah.
You know, that should be considered work.
But it's also a de-stressor too. So maybe you might not.
I guess for most people, it could be.
Yo, for me,
and how much you stretch your
definitely
day. I mean, you're working all that OT. I mean, how much time do you have to give to anyone
the
else?
gym, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to start waking up like at 4:00 in the morning to get like a workout because all this OT is killing my workouts.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, health is important, right?
Yeah,
so
100%. Yeah, 100%.
you have to, burn your calories, consume wise calories, and
I'm gonna have to be a morning person soon. Just waking up at the crack shit of dawn.
I'm a morning person. I feel like I'm a morning person.
But are you morning enough that you want to wake up to go to the gym at 5:00 in the morning?
Fuck no. Like, I could wake up at 5 and be chirpy, but I ain't gonna wake up at 5 and drag my ass to a gym.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so yeah, from my perspective, I think at least an hour a day makes the doctor go away.
Hey.
And then on the weekends, yo, fuck it. Like if it's a boys' weekend, yo, it's a boys' weekend. If it's not a boys' weekend, it's not a boys' weekend.
Yeah, I can hear that and appreciate that.
Okay. So what about you, from your perspective?
Oh, and on a daily basis,
From the dating perspective.
From a dating perspective, but I'm also very someone who's, I like to hear what my significant other has to say, and then I want there to be some middle ground. I want there to be like, hey, I appreciate your time because you could all, I appreciate my time, and let's find something here that maybe we can work on together because communication's key, right? Mm-hmm. So being able to talk to one another and be like, hey, listen, like I need this 1 hour. I need this 1 hour in my day to talk, to do things that help me and make me happy. And, in the same aspect, she might have something that maybe she likes to read a book, or maybe she, wants to go for a walk, maybe you're not a walker and you're a runner or some sense, we can, as long as you communicate and you talk about, the amount of time and like, what, I'll see you after 7, or I'll see you at a specific time and we'll start cooking at 7. And, by the time you're done, you're in bed by 12. As long as there's something that's...
It's fucking cute.
Well, and that's also kind of me, right? Sometimes I like to have things set up and like I like breakdowns. But maybe my issue sometimes can be too much of a breakdown, right? Maybe someone doesn't like. Maybe some people like spontaneity in their planning. So, but I think sometimes with spontaneity, you might also give away some of your freedoms or your things that make you happy. So I think also communication is going to be the key to having a healthy mindset on a lot of those things.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got my perspective, his perspective, single man's perspective.
Single Dan.
I know you said that you're willing to give up like 2.5 hours or something like that.
Right.
But what if she was living with you?
So let's just say this, all right? So I'll spend every damn minute with her if she was a gamer. But let's say realistically though,
she's not a gamer.
She's not a gamer. Let's just say that. All right. Like I said, I need my time to game. Like it's just me. It's something that person I'm going to be with needs to support no matter what. Mm-hmm. That's a deal breaker for me.
Ooh, okay, deal breakers.
Like because you got to think about it. Like that's my way of relieving stress. Is the gym is for you. So.
Do you see it? Do you see that transition when it does come? Because the time is going to come at some point, right? Do you see that transitioning being hard, or is it? No.
Look, I've talked to a woman that I was trying to get to know. We connected very well together.
Yeah. Is it the Russian?
No.
Oh.
Let's
stay on task, guys.
For the viewers, Dan might be moving to Russia soon.
I ain't moving to Russia.
Mother Russia.
I'm still very single. Ladies.
To the motherland.
Anywho, me and this girl connected very well, and then I told her, she told me what I do on my free time. I like to game. I like to go out, with friends. I'm a big movie goer because I love going to movies. And then the one thing she told me, if you play video games, it will never work because video games are for children. And I was like...
Well, hold on. I want to point out something. As an older man who loved gaming when he was a younger person, I tried to get back into gaming. It is difficult to get back into gaming.
Sure, it might not be for everybody. Well, I'll tell you, more than half of the men in the world game.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So that's a deal breaker for me.
But it is not synonymous for a man to be a man. It's not synonymous to say that a man needs the game.
I need to.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
I fucking need to.
It's your distressor. I get it. Like you said, mine is the gym. Yours is gaming. His is.
If it makes me happy,
fapping. I don't know.
That's what matters, What aside of fap? All right.
What happened?
I don't know what he said. Skip over that.
But anyways.
Because I feel like that transition is kind of hard. I feel like sometimes that's one of the roadblocks. Sometimes I personally feel that can hinder jumping into a relationship. Like all your time right now is all you, right? And now all of a sudden, like, damn, I gotta share some of this time now, and like. Yeah, I feel like those could be one of, but I know as you were saying, it would not be. But
I don't know. It wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't mind sharing my time. Especially if she wants to go out to like dinner or something, or if she wants to hang out for a weekend.
Go away for a weekend.
Definitely. They want to hang out for a weekend. You fucking go.
Yeah, I'll fun. It might be something I'm not interested in, but I'll still do it. If it's something that means something to her, I'll do it.
Hold on, I want to point something out. Unless there's OT in the mix, then you can't go. Sorry.
I don't get OT, so
I
don't get paid for OT, so I don't do OT.
OT baby, let's
go.
Sorry,
boss, ain't happening.
OT daddy.
But yeah, I don't mind sharing my time. I'll share most of my time. I mean, to be honest, when I game just because I enjoy doing it, but don't really have nothing else to do.
I just realized another aspect that we haven't covered. In terms of sharing time with your significant other and what's a good, healthy balance, that's what this podcast is about. What about if you have an offspring?
I don't fucking know. I don't have a kid.
I know we don't have kids here.
Why didn't we invite Oscar to this fucking thing?
We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because that's an interesting one, right? You have a kid, and it's like...
Honestly, I think when you have a kid, you both individual people don't even have... They're not even individial people. They're a unit.
I mean, you have to sacrifice.
You have to sacrifice every moment. You know what? Let me just call Oscar, bro. Like, let's get...
Because one thing it's crazy to say, but I've seen it on social media with couples is like, say there's two couples and you have a kid. One has to work out while the other one takes a look, occupies the kid. And then you rotate. Like,
you know what? I I have a couple. No, I'm sorry. Friends that are a couple. They just recently had a child about a year ago, and the woman is a coach at my gym, and the man is not a coach, but he does work out there sometimes. And they somehow find time for her to coach the classes and for him to sometimes come to the classes. Sometimes she'll bring her
baby
child, adorable chunky baby to the gym. I'm telling you, that kid is so fucking adorable.
Have a daycare?
No. She just pops her in the middle of the gym and everyone's working around the baby.
Is that OSHA we got to...
Is that sanitary?
I don't know.
Isn't that staff on those masks?
It depends. Having a kid is going to change everyone's life.
People do find time. It takes a while to figure out that type of schedule, and I'm sure as the child gets older, things become a little more clear. Like, hey, little Murphy has to come with us here. Little Murphy can come with me here while you do your thing, and then let's trade off. So I'm sure
the first part that you're gonna have to consider is, do you and your partner, what does your work schedule look like?
Yeah.
Is she working mornings or is she working nights? You working mornings? Where is that time going to split? Who's going to be watching who at what time? So you might not have time. I'll be holding a baby upside down while gaming, while feeding at the same time. I mean, I'm going to find a way. But there's sacrifices that are going to be needed for sure. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. But we can't give any
all speculation.
Yeah, it's all speculation. We don't have kids, so
I'm not really going to hold a kid upside down. That was a joke.
He says that now. Give it 5 years. Like, hey, what's up, guys?
We'll get that shoulder or front strap.
The front strap of the baby.
Yeah, put that baby here and just go like
I don't play with children.
Whatever you guys do, I don't play games. So, but yeah, that's an interesting one, right? I mean, all right, guys. I think we covered a good amount on that topic this week, and I just want to thank all our viewers, for listening on this podcast and hearing our perspectives on everything. And be sure to follow us on our socials. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe and like. Let's go, people. Let's get them likes.
Punch that like button.
Let's go. You guys enjoying? You guys enjoying the videos? Finally putting faces to names, names to faces. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah. We definitely want to hear a lot more. We want to see the interaction with our fans and everyone, all our viewers and listeners. And also don't forget our Instagram page at No Sugar Added Podcast.
Please follow. If you're a secret listener, just follow anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, and also, like, if you hear things from this topic, we want to hear your opinions. We want to hear, what do you guys have to say? And if you have anything to say, we have ask at nosugaraddedpodcast.com where you can provide any information or any what do you guys think?
Yeah, exactly. If you guys are afraid to use your normal emails, make up an anonymous email and just send us shit.
Yeah, or a cool thing that I added, if you go to our website, nosugaraddedpodcast.com, you can submit questions anonymously and send us voicemails.
Ooh, are they anonymous voicemails?
Yeah,
are they voice scrambled?
They are anonymous voicemails. Obviously, we're not going to know your voice. But if you want your voice to be heard on an episode with your question, we'll air it.
Please do so. The more you guys interact with us, the more we know what to talk about, and it makes it just easier.
Yeah. We want to hear what you have to say. What you say is also can be brought up on a podcast, and we can dig further into that topic. You never know.
Tell us what you guys want to hear.
Yeah,
we're here for it.
Exactly. Well, closing out, Dan.
Yep. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night. See you guys next episode.
Exactly. Have a good night, everyone.
Take care, guys.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you would like to support, please follow us on your favorite podcast platform and leave a review. Visit us at nosugaraddedpodcast.com for all the details.